Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo February 8, 2022. If someone you know is going through a rough time, chances are they'll come to you for support or advice. People see you as genuinely concerned and as a good friend, especially when times are tough. You've probably earned their respect through being caring and helpful. It's okay to feel good about yourself because of it too. By being such a good friend, you may find yourself surrounded by people who will be there for you when you need them. Today, you can at last express the secrets which have been troubling you, dear. You may be seething with anger inside, and afraid to let it show for fear it may explode on contact. Or you may be steaming with a concealed passion for some lucky man. The head will rule the heart today, and your mind will be unclouded by any haze of emotion. Perhaps you should take advantage of it. You will have your work cut out for you today, in terms of keeping everyone happy and peaceful. Your incredible diplomatic skills will be put to the test as people try to push the boundaries further and further. People will be especially opinionated and outspoken, and their words will pack a great deal of power. Counteract this powerful energy by turning inward and finding a peaceful inner balance within yourself before you try to soothe the tempers of others. Today, you may feel some pressure to do something to change your life. It's possible you have made some plans that you have been putting off for some time now. And today you may realize that in order to live the comfortable kind of life you want to live, it's up to you to do everything you can to make it possible, that is, unless you inherit some money out of the blue. But don't count on that. In fact, you can't count on anyone but yourself. With the interference of the planet Saturn, you will undoubtedly have some difficulties in establishing contact with your family circle. But it will only take a minimum of goodwill on your part to make things work out. So make the necessary efforts. Don't be so categorical in expressing your opinions. Always remember to leave a little room for error, or at least for nuances, because the truth often reveals itself in different aspects depending on the conditions in which it is perceived. Has it ever occurred to you that, about anything, one can make two statements exactly opposite, Protagoras? Take another look at that cutie or friend in need. Their superficial conversations are hiding a lot more going on under the surface. You can figure out the gist of it and try to get them talking. No need to push hard to achieve your goals. Everything comes right to who knows how to wait. You may feel as if someone has suddenly lit a fire under your feet. For some people, this may be quite a problem, but for you, this is a golden opportunity. Let the fire burn bright. With this added burst of energy in your camp, you are apt to feel quite invincible. You have a great deal of strength and courage behind you today that should help you accomplish just about anything you wish. Try not to take things too personally today. If insults come your way, simply shrug them off casually. Other people are likely to be on a rampage and arguments are likely to ensue. Find comfort in tangible pleasures and royal comforts. There is an activating force in the air today that might make you feel restless. If you have been contemplating starting a new project of some sort, now would be a great day to get it off the ground. Put your playthings away. It's time to get to work. You can bet that once you get started, you're going to see a lot accomplished. Chances are this often serves you as a catch-up time. There's no reason to have this day be any different. Make yourself a list of things that need your attention to help you stay focused. Then go about wrapping things up one thing at a time. You'll be satisfied at the end of the day. 2 weeks after retrograding back out of your relationship sector, Mercury, the planet of communication, is back in direct motion and will return in just 7 days. Since Mercury left, a new moon and an alignment between the Sun and Saturn here last week has given you a better sense of what you want from your relationships, but with time to discover what you need from them. Until then, Mercury's last full week in your work sector is a chance to get your head in the game and to think on your feet as things come together on the job and career fronts. 2 weeks after leaving your relationship sector, Mercury, the planet of communication is not only back in direct motion but is just a week away from returning. Fortunately, Mercury will be back in time for a full moon and next week will put a balance between your personal and relationship needs to the test, with time to pay attention while the solar spotlight is on your relationships. Your tarot reading for today. The Sun, Justice, and the Star. The cards suggest new challenges in your life, but to reach them you will have to apply your full potential. There is one particular barrier that you are unable to cross, and that slows you down considerably in your daily life. Do you know what it is? When you think about it, you seem resigned to the idea of taking this step. This is a big job, but you have the potential to get there. You mustn't doubt it. Life is full of events which follow one after the other. It is true that some seem more manageable than others, simply because they happen in a natural way. Here it is your responsibility to do everything possible to achieve your goals and move forward in your life plan. By doing this, the cards show that you are destined for a bright future. First of all, there are the considerable advances you can make on a personal level. You'll earn the appreciation of the people around you, and everything will seem easier thereafter. There is also this unshakable bond you have with a man. This person will illuminate your life, and in the long term, he should allow you to benefit from all the love you deserve. The cards highlight an enduring link and show that in the future, nothing seems to oppose your emotional fulfillment. The three cards you have chosen are the guarantee of a happy and fulfilling future alongside someone who means a lot to you. If you're the type who likes to stay up late, you may experience the influence of the Moon-Saturn sextile, which eases making responsible choices. You may at least catch yourself before staying up the whole night. Later, the Moon sextiles Mercury, your mood relaxes, and you could feel the urge to socialize. Talking to strangers comes naturally to you, and you may find you have a penchant for spinning a great yarn. When the Moon sextiles Jupiter shortly thereafter, this is taken up yet another notch, and you could come across as kind and warm-hearted due to the sociable nature of this aspect. You could, in fact, be feeling much more generous than usual, and you may find that others are in the mood to do something nice for you as well. The evening brings yet another round of good fortune for socializing, and the Moon sextiles Venus, increasing your desire for closeness and intimacy with your partner. If you're alone tonight, no worries. Maybe it's time to write a list of all the things you love about yourself. Self-appreciation is important, and either way, you'll find that you have good luck all around you in matters of the heart. Not all lessons have been easy to digest, but any unaligned relationships, goals, or material distractions have been cleared away to make space for you to receive what you truly desire. Congratulate yourself for meeting this time with grace. Although Venus will now move through its post-retrograde shadow, the worst of this tricky transit is behind us. Shortly following this, the Moon enters Capricorn, ending its void of course, which began yesterday morning. Over the next 2 days, the Moon will conjunct the three personal planets as well as Pluto, prompting us to ground our words, our hearts, our actions, and our capacity for self-mastery. This period may have a somewhat serious emotional overtone, so remember that time is on your side and there is no need to rush something to completion.